What's going on, everybody? Good morning. We're going to take you back through another day in the life, a real day in the life, where I'm not just sitting there wasting my entire time in an office. Say good morning, Snook. It's still very early here. It's just after 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. Let me change this. There you go. 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. I'm going to run you through a day of what it actually looks like behind the scenes of the Road to Redemption podcast / Matt Case Productions. So how the filming of everything worked. Look at that. Looking fresh from homage. See you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Welcome back to this episode of Ready to Rise. And today, it's going to be easy. I'm sitting here, now I'm editing the cooking video. I made the Ready to Rise, the breakfast scramble video, and now I'm editing it. So this is a real day in the life, guys. This isn't very exciting. I'll sit here and edit for about an hour and a half until the family comes home, and then I'll spend time with them, and I'll finish editing tonight. So I'll show a few clips of me and my family, but yeah, this is a real day in the life. Now I'm going to edit the video, which you guys will see uploaded before this vlog is even uploaded. So there you go. Real time, breaking fourth walls. What's going on, guys? Like I told you, we're gonna do an actual day in the life. What Cam does on a real day. So here, I'm chilling. This isn't my usual spot. I got my music playing and stuff. I'm actually hanging out in my room. I'm gonna roll one. Here's the thing, man. With the Productive Cannabis documentary, I'm gonna zoom in a little. With the Productive Cannabis documentary, I understand a lot of it just kind of showed me rolling up a few times and then going to work. I want to do a better one of a day in the life of a content creator, right? So I got the podcast, I got the cooking show, I've got a few other things that I do, random, like my MMA show, the recaps that I do on the UFC events. Today, I'm planning a special video for my friend Nate. Landwehr versus Darren the Damage Elkins, guys. I've already called it. I put it out in the social media world, guys. This fight is going to be a UFC Hall of Fame fight. He fights tomorrow in the UFC. He's going to fight Darren Elkins. So I'm going to start scheming. I'm going to start brainstorming different things that I can do to make a special video for Nate in his upcoming fight. I always like to just kind of have some chill music. Usually I'll turn on rap or something. Like, I'm a big rap person. Honestly, I'm kind of funny. It's either hardcore rap, Tupac. I can't really call MGK hardcore rap, but he's a hardcore dude. I usually listen to rap, or it's something like this, just kind of smooth, cool jazz to just allow myself to think. Life is all about decisions. You gotta think through them. Think what you want to do. Think what you want to say, guys. Something very important that I think it's very important. You have to always have some sort of plan, right? I used to be the type of person that would just live by circumstance, or, some people call it an opportunist, I guess. But you just kind of live by the seat of your pants and you try to make the next right decision in every case, but you don't really have a plan of any sort. You can't do that. You can in the beginning. I just put up a post about it the other day talking about what all do you need to start, equipment wise, whatever. And it's like, for real, you don't need anything to start but the ability to, you have to have basic equipment, a camera, stuff like that, but you don't have to have the best stuff. You literally just have to start. But that will only get you so far, right? You can only just show up so many times until there's going to be competition. If you show up anywhere in life, if you show up, there's going to be competition. Whether it be self-inflicted or not, doesn't mean there has to be a result, or a prize based off the competition, but there is always competition. It's just human nature. People are always competing. As soon as you walk in a room, you start sizing other people up. It's the way it works. But when this channel was young, I used to sit around and I would just, oh man, I'm gonna create content, but I didn't know what that meant. There was no message behind it, there was no purpose behind it. I knew I had a passion for creating videography and photos a little bit. I'm not a photographer in any way, but I enjoy creating content. And I knew that I had a lot of stuff I wanted to say. I still, a lot of the times, don't know how I want to say it or how I want my message to come across, but that's kind of the coolness of what we do on these platforms, is you get the chance to work it out and make it feel clunky in the beginning, and then people get to watch the evolution of it. And that's what a channel is, guys. What you're seeing, this is the journey that everyone talks about, you know, when they're like, oh my gosh, like Joe Rogan. I always use him as an example, but Joe Rogan had his show for 10 years before anybody gave a shit. Nobody cared. Joe Rogan was literally just a guy creating content that he liked in his house for enough time until it worked out. 10 years. It took him 10 years and he already had famous guests and everything on there. Nobody gave a shit until one day they did. And that's what I'm chasing. This is why backwoods are so difficult. Look at that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Oh, go!
Get that!
There we go. Right now. Get him!
Yeah! Let's go, Nate.
Come on, get him. Come on, get him.
50 hours!
Come on, he says keep going.
Those party popper things. I don't. I wish I had one. Nate the Train Landwehr. That bad mofo. There's no recipe, guys. What's up, guys? So I'm here now editing the day in the life video. So I'm sitting down. I've already recorded the breakfast scramble video. It's been a couple days. Now I'm putting it all together, right? There's a lot of walls inside of walls. So you've already seen the breakfast scramble video. Here I am editing it. If you need to go back and watch the breakfast scramble, do that. You may have to do that a few times through this video because I'm gonna show you all the content we've been putting out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Make sure that I thought the microphone wasn't on. I have a good habit of doing that, guys. Alright, enough. I gotta get this video done. We'll see you. Alright guys, so in my masterminding plans, I have a bunch of these old, I think these were the first, Road to Redemption. Sorry. I know you can't see it very well. I have a bunch of my old Road to Redemption podcast shirts. They never really sold very well. We sold them for like 25 bucks, but the logo was kind of whatever. So anyway, what I've done is I've kind of started to repurpose them, if you guys can see it. I poured bleach on them. One of my fight shirts. I wish I had better lighting in here, but I don't. Let me turn this. If you guys can see, so I'm starting to bleach them, and then I'm gonna burn them, and yeah, we'll see what I can make. They don't look great right now, but I think they're gonna look pretty sick once they're done. Hey!
This is the highest you can ever get.
What's going on, guys? I initially had set out to film an actual video of Ready to Rise. I was going to do the beef enchilada video and it was going to be a whole thing. And I got into it, man, it just started feeling funny. It feels forced and stuff like that. And I made you guys the promise on the podcast that if it started to feel like that, I would stop and reevaluate and see what was going on. And I actually had a better idea. I wasn't going to turn that one into a Ready to Rise, but just show you. That's what a Ready to Rise kind of looks like, minus the process going so terrible that I kind of have an inner temper tantrum and just decide, fuck it, delete everything. And then I deleted everything and here we are. So, yeah, lesson be learned on that one. Don't try to force things. But hey, I think the lesson to be learned in this actual thing, in this recap that I'm trying to make, is sometimes you got to cut yourself a break. You can't push so hard that, you know, you force things. You force things that aren't even real. And guys, I want this channel to always be real. And I want it to be something authentic and something that you guys can tell it's something I'm in love with. I didn't want to put out a Ready to Rise episode that was going to be so here we are. Now, downtime, it's about almost a little after 4 o'clock. My wife is going to go pick up the baby. I got dinner going, and by the time they get home, it'll be ready to eat.
Air everywhere. I didn't realize I got all these. Is this on?
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright friends, here we are. Now we're back. Let's get shed a little bit of light on the situation here. Now we're back. The wife's home. Me and little baby are gonna watch Wreck-It Ralph. Once she goes to bed, I will finish finally editing this day in the life, and it will be over.